by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Chophouse. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab, Blake Snell. What do we have on him?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
About to get started here. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And that's how he gets started here in Los Angeles. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Acuna runs. There's a ball.
Off the plate.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. Next one off the plate inside. 2 balls, no strikes. And that's downstairs and outside.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Man at second. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Let's take a look at our lineup. And next for Atlanta, DJ Lindsay. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win.
Ball.
And there's a foul ball. Look out.
That hit him.
That fastball drilled him.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Mike
Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. So here's the Braves runners on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Double steal.
Very nice head first slide right there to the outside of third base. That makes that distance that the catcher throws just a little bit further. That's what you want to do right there. Make it tougher for that third baseman to put down a quick tag. Nice job.
Acuna, the runner at third. Lindsay over at second with 1 down. Outside. And that's ball 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch.
Hard hit into the gap, should bring in 2. One runs in, another comes in to score, and they lead by 2. He's safe at third. It's a 2-run triple.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Out towards right center field. Chophouse has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. Here's the rookie third baseman. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Snell, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. comes up empty. That's strike two.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2.
Ball one, up.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Well, they pick up a pair here, both coming on this two-run triple. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Back here in L.A. and going for Atlanta, Hurston Waldrop, singing he was impressive his last time out.
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Shortstop, number 50, Mookie Betts.
Foul ball there. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. On the ground to the left. Sends it across to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. It includes a guy with a big season last year, Brendan Donovan.
Took a pretty big step last year, Silver Slugger Award in the American League, and now you're on the radar. Everyone knows it, your teammates know it, and they expect a lot from you because of that success, and so there are going to be times where you're going to have to put the team on your shoulders, and I know he's more than capable of doing that. If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Ball.
Ohtani with a homer in his last game. That one finds the zone. Going to count 1-2. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that one finds its way through. So the inning is still alive with Will Smith coming to the dish. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Ball. High.
On a line, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Now the tag at third, and they got him. That's the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. They trail it here 2-0. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Here's a rocket to right field. Brings it in, and there's one down.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have. He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Late on that fastball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Michael Harris II stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
His strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
In the air to left center. Laureano trying to get there. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a foul straight back. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Foul ball.
Ball. No.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. Next pitch is outside. Lindsey on deck for Atlanta. That one found hard the other way. Payoff pitch. And he chases that one. And that is that. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the second. Ramon Laureano steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Yep.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike three.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
On the ground. Throw on to Olsen. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Center fielder, Andy Pajes.
2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pajes now at the plate. That one ripped left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Checks his swing, appeal to third, and Jerry Hillsdale says he went around.
Ball. Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. This ball's chopped on the ground. To first, and that is that. 1 left for LA. They trail it here 4-0. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
0-1 now.
Ball 1.
Way inside.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 2-2. And
That's
delivers outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 78, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Sasaki warming up as well. Man at second. Runner goes again. Pitch is high. Throw to third. Save.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here, is Matt Olson. Olson in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Check swing. He went. That's strike two. And there's a ball. One away with a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball 2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Back here for the Sunday night showcase. So now to the plate for Atlanta, number 24. Ground ball right side. Slings to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
That's a strike.
And that one hammered.
That's a foul ball.
That is foul. The 0-2. Up the middle. Throw on to Olson. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Mookie digs in here. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw almost pulls him off the bag, but he holds on to get the out.
Great fundamentals there at first base. A textbook example of putting your body in position to make a play and doing just that. That's how they teach you to do it.
That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1. Ground ball to the right side, but it kicks foul. 2 down, nobody on. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 78. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Drake Baldwin getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a drive. That one's got a chance. Out of here. A solo shot. And they add to their lead.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Ball, no.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, left field. And that gets down in the corner. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Michael Harris the second. The next to hit. Belanger stands at second with no outs. And now
No,
the count
that's the
is
ball.
even.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Man at second. Struck him out without a swing. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
He makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
He was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
Now in for the Braves, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ball.
Swings and misses. And the count even at 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
This one in the air, center field. Chophouse under it. And that is that. Braves get one on the big fly. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Bottom 4, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Waldrop back to work.
No. High.
Up the middle, De La Cruz. Tosses to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Sliced hard but foul. The Braves leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Oh, great stop. To first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Ramon Laureano. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Ripped on a line to center. Harris on his way over and makes the grab. And the inning is over. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. We've played 4. It's the Braves 5 and the Dodgers nothing. This is the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. All set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, DJ Lindsay. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up. making his way through the minor leagues and quickly at this level an impact player. You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
1 away.
And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either. With the way these batters are hitting the baseball, it makes it harder to come into the strike zone for fear of getting hit hard.
That one in there to Mike Trout. This one smoked on its way out of here. Third home run of the season, and they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
1 down. Matt Olson digs in now. And that one is lifted in the air. 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, number 24.
And the Dodgers will. Roki Sasaki taking over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Yo, 1. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And we're back with a series sweep very much in play, Siggy. Sizable lead, so keep those brooms handy.
A sweep can really send shockwaves through a clubhouse, Boog. One team surging forward, the other left searching for answers.
Ground ball up the middle. De La Cruz gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Dalton Rushing.
Check swing, and he went 0-1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That's a little bit low. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Drake Baldwin will hit next.
Catcher Drake Baldwin.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 70, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Dreyer also throwing. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's
Ball.
outside. It's 2-2. Ripped to short. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Now batting, second baseman, number 7.
On an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The 1-2. Got him. 2 down.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Now here is Michael Harris II. 1 for 2. And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Forget it. A solo shot. 3rd home run of the season, and they add on. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
The 1-0. And another ball. Ellie De La Cruz next to bat for the Braves. Here's a 3-0. Swings through that one out in front that time. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Three-1 is on the way. That one found hard the other way. Goes down looking. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now
pitching for
back
Atlanta.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Len Takahashi.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
That one lifted to left. Lindsey gets under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
If you're looking for a strike thrower, this is your guy. Doesn't matter what era of baseball you're talking about. You want someone that's going to throw strikes, and he's your man. Here's Kyle Tucker. So, Chris, does the offense dial up the aggressiveness against him? What is the approach exactly?
Well, there is confidence that, hey, I'm going to get a pitch to hit during the at-bat. There's some guys where you're thinking, maybe I get 1 pitch to hit. It's something that I have a chance to turn around. With this guy, you're going to get 2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly, not going their way. It's 7-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Dodgers,
back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jack Dreyer.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Here's a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. That's too low. Ball 2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Donovan takes it in for the out, and there's one down. At the plate, DJ Lindsay. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Ball, no.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where he gets everything right and he hits it 500 feet.
No doubt. That one almost got him. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Way back there. And it one-hops the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Up next for Atlanta.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one for strike 2. In the dirt. Man at second. Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
They are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. Did not go. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself. Number 70 gets the ball now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Ball 2.
That one misses.
Outside.
Ball 3. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting third baseman, number 24.
Here's the third baseman. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
That one misses.
Outside.
That's 5 straight.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch. Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that's the third out. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. 7th inning stretch time. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Now one missed. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Donovan in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. This one in the air, center field. Harris on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Emmett Sheehan.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Ball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
In the dirt, blocked. And the 1-0. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. His 2nd of the year, and they add to their lead. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming, "No!" and the hitter saying, "Yes!" and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
So up next, Michael Harris II. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
0-2 now. Stays alive. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Chopper right side. Nice grab. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Just missed. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now 9-0. This is
now pitching for
back
Atlanta.
now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Didier Fuentes.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Chophouse wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. He caught it behind his back. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Right side. Belanger slings to first in time.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And he grounds one back up the middle. What a stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Alex Vesia. DJ Lindsay now at the plate. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Ball 1.
1-2. Swings through it for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Tanner Scott, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. The Braves up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take first.
So a man aboard. Matt Olson up to the plate. Trout on the move. Pitch misses inside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Fastball for a strike.
No, inside.
Man at second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes.
For the Dodgers, number 66, Tanner Scott.
Foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here in L.A., bottom 9. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Hey.
And
Ball.
Mookie takes. Right through there for a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Gone.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out.
Ball,
but today,
inside.
the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry. The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That catches the corner. Started to go to 1-2. A check on it to third. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance. But if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of inning number 9. Set down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Tucker, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Olson. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Line drive, knocks it down. On to first, ball game. And the Braves have won 10 in a row.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball the way they've been doing it in the next game.
9-1 is how it ends. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.
I've been in love, honey, you know it's true. Well, since that day I first laid my eyes on you. Love is a crazy game, baby. It's how I feel. Can make you walk so high, but it takes so long to heal. Sometimes I curse that day when you came along. I was happy, but it's been pain now for so very long. Oh, I'm begging you, honey, please, won't you stay? 'Cause I've been so lonely since you gone away. Every day is pain. In the end, it's hard to see. Every painful day is all so sad. Now that I've lost the best friend that I ever had.
From Arlington, Texas, we're live inside Globe Life Field. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. On the mound for Texas in this one, Nathan Eovaldi. What do we need to know here about the right-hander? Just about to get started. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And we're underway in Arlington. Foul off down the right side.
Ball.
Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Payoff pitch. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Swing and a foul straight back. Gets the outside corner with that one. Just starting out here in Arlington. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Matt Olson up to the plate. And a big swing and a miss. Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back in Arlington. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Chris Sale. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Ball.
And he takes a strike. Got him. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Second, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Yo, 1. There's a strike. 95 of that one. This one in the air. And there are 2 outs. And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
First baseman, Jake
14 miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Chris Sale. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Coming up on the first pitch, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
And with that, we're underway in Atlanta.
1 o'clock.
Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Ball. Towards first, Olsen handles the chance. He steps on the bag. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting second, center fielder Jackson Merrill.
And a swing and a miss there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
I look around, search all I can find. People next to me out of their mind. So called sophisticated mankind. Brother plan seems to work. Economic growth is saving the earth. Sing alive, tell me what is it worth? A deeper love from the day of your birth. I start losing it, I'm out of control. Part I'm losing, part I'm playing a role. They get your money, do they get to your soul? I bet you, honey, what you need is a goal. Now you're in it, you just playing the game. Another minute or a second of fame. Say my name, I'm going up in the flame. Another day, another breath I retain. Don't you wanna breathe? Don't you wanna breathe? Tonight we're in the air. No matter how long we can go. No matter how long we can go. Tonight we're in the air. No matter how long we can go. No matter how long we can go. Better stay woke instead of being blind. Your chip is ready, it's a matter of time.
All right, ready to get underway. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Geraldo Perdomo.
And with that, we're underway in Atlanta.
Timeout.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time.
That's a ball.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
This is Corbin Carroll. He was late there. Strike one. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Time call. On the ground, right side. Safe. And they take the lead. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Makes the catch, one down. Next is the designated hitter.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. It's 3-zip.
Ball one.
Gurriel, the runner at first with 2 gone. Step off. Oh, he jumped early. Throw. Save.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Runner at second, 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. 1-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Yastrzemski has a beat on it, and that is that. Back at Truist Park and getting the start for Arizona, Zach Gallen. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Thomas settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
On a bounce right side, Marte slings to first, and here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 down, bases empty. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. And first offering is fouled off. That one opts against the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Ball.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. This one in the air, center field. That is the inning. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting ninth, center fielder Alex Thomas.
In the air, left field. Yastrzemski takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit. Just a slow ground ball this time. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mike Yastrzemski.
No, a 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
In the air to left center. Thomas running hard to get it. And there's one down. That's back. And that one is off the top of the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Thomas gets under it and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Dom Smith stands in. Out towards left center. Should be extra bases. And that will end the inning. Back here in Atlanta, on to the third inning. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Marte measures 6 feet even, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
On the ground to the left. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder Corbin Carroll.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Gurriel. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. In the air, left field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Number 11 swings through it for strike 1. Well struck left field. Yastrzemski on the move. Can't squeeze it. This one drops. 1 run across, coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and the lead is up to 5.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman Nolan Arenado.
Foul ball there. Check swing, and he went. Arenado in an 0-2 hole. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
This to center field. And it's out of reach after the slow first step. In comes the run from third to add on.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Out to short. The flip. Got him. Nice play. Bottom of the inning. Now in for the Braves. Mauricio Dubon. That one fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Thomas takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing.
Acuna runs. Ball. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Gallen checks on the runner. Tries to get back and save. Man at second. On the ground, right side. On to first. And he's out. Here's Matt Olson. Doubled his first time up. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Inning over. Back at Truist Park, start of the 4th, Alek Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Chris Sale back to work. And that one ripped to left, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Waste no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And a foul ball. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Called strike 3 to second, and he's safe. So now with one away and a man at second. Now up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Runner takes off for third. In the air out to center. Makes the grab. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. And a big swing and a miss.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Carroll settles under it. And a quick out, number 1. On the ground right side. A sliding stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
High fly ball down the left field line. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Just missed. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Ozzie in to score. It's 6-1. And in at second with an RBI double.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
To the right side. Vargas takes it to the bag. That ends the inning. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the 5th. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Didier Fuentes.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. You know, these D-backs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Corbin goes down on strikes.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Gordon Florial Jr.
So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling. And clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 2. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
All over that one right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And that's outside. And it's 1-0.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Way out front for strike 2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Into the outfield, base hit. Headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. Save.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Arenado swings through it for strike 1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one lifted to left. Yastrzemski on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Well struck left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Throw behind the runner, they've got him doubled off. 2 down, base is empty. And now Drake Baldwin. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double. That's outside. Ball 2.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Can't get to it, and this should score the run. He pulls into second as a run scores on the play.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So here's Riley now. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball left side. Gloves it on the dive to second, and that's not it. They score a run thanks to the infield single. Mike Yastrzemski up here. And first offering is fouled off. Riley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Quick toss to first. Back to first, and he's safe.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap.
That's a base hit, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Swings over the top of that one.
When it unravels, it can unravel pretty quickly. And right now, you're in a situation where you're one swing away from it being a one-run ball game.
On the ground. Marte throws to first in time. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back at Truist Park, all set for the top of the sixth. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Vargas goes 5 feet 11 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Runner on the move. Go to second. Out. Here's the 0-2. And that one ripped into right. Acuna takes it in for the out. 2 down. Back to the top of the order. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. 1 for 3. What a stop. Flips it, and they get the out. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Now to the plate for Atlanta. Brandon Pfaadt on the pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Outside low. Ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And a base hit. And a man aboard.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Pfaadt to second. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Down the right field line and a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. To second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. Now a 3-run game, 7-4.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Comes up empty.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That one is absolutely belted. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run comes in the play. So runner at second, 2 down. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. The Braves with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. Matt Olson blasts one out, and we are tied. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. Around first, digging for two. The throw in. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Up next for the
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Thomas running hard to get it. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Here is Ozzie Albies up to. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Save! Tag, and he's out at the plate. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the seventh. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one to first. Dives, but it's off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. And the tying run is on base. Pushing for more, pushing his luck. And he gets there. The tying runs at third with a triple.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right.
On the ground to short. To the plate. Safe. And we are tied. Go ahead run on base. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground right side. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now in for the Braves. Michael Harris the second. And he gets tied up right there. Up the middle. Gets to it with a slide. To first. And that's a great play for the out. Ground ball up the middle. A dive. He's got it. To his knee. The throw. On the money.
Out.
Nice play.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop,
Mauricio Dubon. Next up for the Braves. Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back at Truist Park, stepping in, number 11.
Designated hitter, number 11.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. The 0-1. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Popped in the air, left field, and there's one down.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that one ripped to left, 2 away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Vargas in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on.
That's down.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Popped up. He's got it, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. And there's one away.
Great swing of the bat right there, trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole. You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is...
Diving, gets down, took the extra bases. Coming home. They lead it in the 8th.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now, runner at second. Here's Austin Riley. Number 67 comes on now.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Olsen around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Way up the line, and the run scores.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Bird. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And it's fouled away. 0-1 now. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Left field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Hammered, base hit. Albies makes the turn at second. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out. Now it's Dominic Smith. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a flyout. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Right side, Vargas. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in Atlanta Truist Park, Alec Thomas now. On the ground to first. Olsen takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Tap foul at the plate. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman,
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 4 with a double. First offering, foul tipped, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. 0-1.
That's a ball.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And it gets by him. Lead runner around second. Coming home. The relay hung up in a rundown now between third and home. 1 run is in. He's in there. And they trail by 1. In the air, left field. Yastrzemski turns to the right on the move. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were, 50 runs scored in the two games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Adrian Del Castillo.
Ball one, no strikes.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. They're down to their final strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. In the air to left center. Yastrzemski under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one.
You know, even when this team was trailing by 6, it seemed like they had confidence that they could get back in this ball game. I don't know if they knew they could win it in this fashion, but they did an excellent job of executing in the little ways. They grinded it out and came away with a nice W.
Close one here today, and your final 11-10. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
To my real ill heavyweight hitters, go-getters, 50 ways to make figures. They come on the spot to fail sisters like the hair rail spitters, kids on the ziggas.
Don't listen, feel the sound.
And King Cornelius defeated the terrible dragon, and all the people in the land were very happy.
But the dragon is
Oh no, let me finish the book.
Sorry, Mommy.
And the people came to the king's side cheering. Hooray! The sun has come out. And the king began to sing.
Just another day in the sun. I guess another day's begun. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm thinking about getting with you.
Just another day in the sun. I guess another day has begun. I ain't got nothing to do. Thinking about getting with you. And you can be so. Never confront on the day with some sunshine. And you give me so. Never confront on the day with some sunshine. Sunshiny day, things you say make the clouds go away, and we got it good. I can't wait to be with you
I walk through the
again.
city real slow, like I've been pieced together by that dude named Frankenstein. And I only got one little thing on my mind, that's a whole lot of you. Hot on my tail, be a whole lot of crew. After me, they with their pitchforks and stakes trying to backstab, but they can't grab your attention away from me and vice versa. Mama always said there'd be days like this, but never thought it'd be so soon. My days consume my thoughts of your kiss and your well-shaved legs and pedicure toes. With the sunny side up, egg yellow when it glows. The twinkle from the diamond in your nose got me climbing for the star in the rough, showing by just cuspids and sizes, canines and molars. Smiling for your love as we bathe in the solar.
And you can be so never confront on the day with some sunshine. And you can be so never confront on the day with some sunshine.
Yeah. Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when they burn it, don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthiest sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We can mark time with a band. Harmony on all notes. Music composed with a jam. But can you let your hair down from that bun? And you and your energy strong. Shake it right to left, cause I love